Hello and welcome to this 10-minute introduction into the Enquiry-Ready Summer School that's going to be starting next Friday. And for each Friday at 12 o'clock in August, I'm just going to try and share my screen, which I have been practicing. There you go. You should see hopefully me in the corner and my first slide. So I've created this for therapists who are doing many of the right things, but inquiries still feel really unpredictable and you get the peaks and troughs and you just want more consistency. You've probably already got a website, a directory, posting all the time, but still wondering why the right clients are just not getting in touch with you. Over August, we're going to look at the whole journey towards booking one stage at a time. The aim is not to change everything, it's to find the most likely leak in your business and fix one thing at a time and help more of the right clients go from finding you towards booking in with you and booking their first session. Many of you will know me from the Q&As. I run Therapist Corner. I'm Sarah, background's in nursing. I'm trained in CBT, CFT, and EMDR. I've written the book, The Therapist Guide to Private Practice, Building a Values-Based Business. And I've worked in private practice for the last 15 years with self-funding clients. This summer school comes from the questions that I hear all the time from therapists and also from some of the mistakes I've made myself. In my earlier years, I spent a lot of time changing things, throwing money at the wrong things, basically throwing mud at the wall and seeing what sticks. So I've made lots of mistakes. And initially, I used to think that visibility was all that's important. But what I gradually learned was that visibility is only one part of the picture. So, one of the most frustrating parts of private practice is feeling as though you're doing everything right, but the inquiries are just not coming through. You're still really quiet. When that happens, we often turn that judgment inwards and start to think maybe I'm charging too much, there's too many therapists out there, or have you chosen the wrong area to work in? Or maybe you're just simply not good at running your own business. And I want to take some of that pressure off you today. A quiet period does not automatically mean your practice is failing. Being visible and being inquiry ready are just not the same thing. This is what we're going to do together. First, we're going to look for the most likely leak in your inquiry pathway. Then, rather than trying to improve everything at once, you'll choose one useful thing to work on. Across August, those small changes will build into your own inquiry ready mini pack. This is not about producing perfect data or completely rebuilding your business. It's about creating a thoughtful starting point based on what you already know today in your private practice. When inquiries become quiet, our first instinct is usually to do more. Post more, get another directory, redo your website, or maybe just throw money at advertising. Sometimes greater visibility will genuinely help, but visibility really is only one part of that inquiry pathway. We need to know if the whole pathway is working. For example, people may already be reaching your website, but might not be immediately knowing that you can help them with their specific problem. They might feel interested, but don't know if you've got availability. They can't find your fee, or they just don't know the next step to booking in with you. Sending more people towards that point of confusion will not lead to more bookings. Before you post more, spend more, or rebuild everything, we need to look at your client's journey from finding you to booking in with you. We are replacing random activity with a more thoughtful starting point. This is a simple pathway we will use throughout August in each of the lessons. First, somebody needs to find you. They then need to recognize themselves in what you have written and feel that you understand the problem that they are experiencing. Next, they need to feel sufficiently reassured about you, your approach, and what beginning therapy with you might involve and what it's going to look like. They then need a clear, straightforward way to get in touch. Finally, the response they receive needs to help them move towards a booking. A quiet practice does not mean that every stage of this pathway is going to be broken. Usually, one part of the pathway needs attention first. Our process is simple: find the leak, fix one thing, review what happens, and then rinse and repeat. By the end of the series, you'll have created your own inquiry ready mini pack that you can come back to at any time. The first part is understanding a clearer understanding of your likely leak. Rather than changing things randomly, you'll have a working theory about where potential clients are likely dropping out. The second part is clearer message. You'll improve one important opening sentence so that the right person can recognise themselves and understand that you work exactly with their problem. The third part is an easier pathway. You will make your expertise easier to understand and provide more reassurance about beginning therapy and make the route from interest and finding you to inquiry a lot more straightforward. So I've deliberately kept the summer school short and manageable. There are 4 weekly lessons, all about 10 to 15 minutes long, and they'll be focused on one central idea. I will give you a worked example, one manageable action task to take, not 10 tasks, and not a complete website rebuild, just one useful improvement at a time so you can then go back to your sun lounger and your cocktail. There will be a share and support prompt so you can apply those ideas to your own practice and then pop them in the chat what you're doing and learn along other therapists. The aim is that you can watch the lesson, complete the action, and then close your laptop and enjoy the sun. This is designed to support your practice without overtaking your summer. Before week one, I would like you to complete the starting point worksheet. It should only take about 5 minutes. You are not trying to create perfect data or reconstruct every inquiry you've ever had or received. You are simply looking at what you know today about your business and notice where you feel least certain about things. The worksheet takes you through each stage of the pathway and helps you identify where potential clients might be dropping out. At the end, complete the sentence. My most likely inquiry leak is because I can see that, and bring that working theory with you to week one. It gives us somewhere very specific to start and useful to begin with. Therapist Corner members can download the worksheet below, and if you're not yet a member, you can upgrade at any time and downgrade at any time, so there's no long-term commitment if you would like to take part in the summer school. So that's the introduction. Head down below and go and download your worksheet and get started. And the first week will drop next Friday at 12. Have a lovely summer.